We're getting late in the season, and these two teams are still and the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Nevada's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Nevada going quickly. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a...
Oh, he's got some space. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He inches away to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it! He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Trying to pound it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Nevada, deep in its own territory, just needs to get some space to operate on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Nevada going quickly.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Just keep slinging it. Zings it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Verrier. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Bears the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Gets it out quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Spins away from the defense. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's second and long. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. They're trailing by just 4 to Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nevada going quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Give to the running back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Rainbow Warriors line it up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Warriors! They'll with the extra point. They're up 14 to 10. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Punch it out of the air. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Caught. Wolfpack will get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the run. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. It's on target and complete. Pulled down for the tackle. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And the try is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Verrier. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He'll keep it himself. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Buys a little extra time. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Nevada going quickly. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got a little space. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Now on first down from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Hawaii! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to Iowa State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a crease. It's Paul. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll send the tight end in motion. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Running back searching for a hole. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. Got a first down. Turning it on.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Nevada going quickly.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Never a doubt. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So the final period starts with a second down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback will keep it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. He's looking to pass. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. That's caught. It's very air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Paul. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Nevada going quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Connection to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, the ball popped knocked out. That's a way to mess up a drive. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. It's good. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time. There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown.
To the air on first down.
They're trailing by 12 to Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go to the ground. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Nevada going quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines. Get it.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Rainbow Warrior! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Akers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Under fire. Touchdown Warriors. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Nevada going quickly. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what?
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in. Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to keep it in the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They want to throw it. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense. Not quitting like that.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty